am king of the king! Oops. I guess Kong really has to go. It's Godzilla vs. Crazy T-Rex! Who will be our victor? Keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome to Crazy Dino Toys. Today we have the Monsterverse Godzilla vs. Kong. This is the Hollow Earth figures and diorama set. It is awesome. And our dinos are about to eat it. Let's check out the back. It says battle damage reveal on both figures. And here you can see the awesome dioramas. Cool. Let's open it up. Let's check out what was inside. Wow, awesome. So here you have the dioramas with instructions, the two awesome looking figures. You got an axe, a tail, and frost breath. Okay, let's go ahead and free them from the packaging. Kong is free! Godzilla is free! Accessories are not free. Are free! Okay, time to put these together! So simply go ahead and snap on Godzilla's tail. Get his frost ray breath in there. And put on his battle damage. Okay, then with Kong, we gotta snap on his battle damage. We gotta get his axe ready to go. Whoa. How are you supposed to put that in his hand? Okay, there we go. Okay, so here is the different parts we've got. We just have to simply snap them out and put them together. Whoa, that's a lot of parts. Okay, so these do just simply snap apart, and you go ahead and put them together. Okay, so here is the Hollow Earth Godzilla and diorama. So if you look at that diorama, you got like an awesome waterfall. You got a ledge up there. You got a sunset. You got another ledge on top. So you could put the Godzilla onto these different ledges if you want. So you could have him up there or on the very top ledge. But I'm going to put him down here with the waterfall, and let's go ahead and check him out. Just by himself, this Godzilla is awesome. I love the coloring. I mean, look at that, like teal, like blue coloring. You got like the gray and the green on the side. You got the blue on the spikes on its back. You got the frost ray breath. You got the battle damage piece right there. I mean, this is just one cool figure. I mean, I really like the job they did with this Godzilla and King Kong. Sweet. And then we got the Kong figure and diorama. Again, really awesome. I mean, check out these colors. You got like gray, you got brown, orange, like a teal, blue, different levels of blue, brown on this side. I mean, this is just really cool. It almost looks like he's reflecting like lights from like different sources. I mean, check that out. And again, you got the great movability on the arms. You could have him fist bump. You could have this guy like raise up his axe to attack. He's got the battle damage right there on his shoulder. I mean, this set is worth it just for the two exclusive figures. I mean, these are awesome figures. I love that orange on Kong. Reminds me almost of when Dennis Rodman was in the NFL. He used to have hair that looked just like that. Okay, and then we have these other parts of the diorama here, an arch and a couple trees. Awesome. That is one cool set. Wow, everyone! Today we have a big, huge 50-gallon box full of Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla Skull Island toys. These are awesome! Welcome to Crazy Dino Toys. My first channel was WD Toys. Crazy Dino Toys is my new and improved channel. Let's have some fun. Is this the largest King Kong Skull Island collection in the world? Vote below. Cyborg Kong. Okay, so before we check out Cyborg Kong, in the background there I have my custom painted Destroyer from Godzilla vs. Kong, Indominus Rex, and my custom painted giant Scorpius Rex from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And so this Cyborg Kong is awesome. The front chest plate does pop right off. Inside you got all the gears and everything, and this is just one crazy looking Kong. Skullcrawler. And then we have the battle damage Skullcrawler. So it does have battle damage, mouth opens, and this thing will crawl right into King Kong's skull. Rainbow colored King Kong from NECA. And then we have this weird rainbow colored King Kong from NECA Toys. Why in the world they made it, I have no idea. It looks like somebody just threw a bunch of colors at a toy. King Kong from Mezco Toys. And then this awesome Mezco King Kong. Whoa, he's got chains. He's holding the girl that he takes to the top of the Empire State Building. He's roaring. I mean, this is one cool looking Kong. King Kong from NECA. And then another NECA King Kong. This is actually the same one that they did, the one with the rainbow colors. So this one looks a lot more authentic and scary. I mean, look how this guy, like, his arms would go way out. It's like, give me a hug, man. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Crazy. Skullcrawler. And this is the Skullcrawler from King Kong Skull Island. This is the smaller one without battle damage. Giant spider from King Kong Skull Island. And then we have this freaky looking spider from King Kong Skull Island Toys. Oh man, that is one ugly spider. Giant Ultimate King Kong from Mezco Toys. And then the coolest Kong you will ever find. This is the Ultimate King Kong Skull Island from Mezco Toys. It is a $200 toy, but I mean the detail and everything, the heads pop off, you could interchange them. So just simply go ahead, pull it off. You have a nice, calm, content looking Kong over here. And then you pull that one off. Here Kong is starting to get angry. He is baring his teeth. Pull that one off, and Kong is outright furious here. He's gonna rip apart Godzilla. So I do have a full review and a battle with this guy against the Destroyer Indominus Rex. So go ahead and check that out. It is awesome. And then I have a King Kong Skull Island from McFarlane Toys. This is where King Kong is chained up on the stage and he busts free and he goes on a rampage. So you can see all the chains on his arms, legs, and his waist, and the cool stand here with the broken chains. King Kong from McFarlane Toys. Punching King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the brand new Mega Punching Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Finally found this one at Walmart. It has light up evil looking eyes and punching action. So Kong could go ahead and punch out the Indominus Rex. Check out that video. It's a cool action video. Mecha King Kong. And then we have this cool Mecha King Kong look-alike from McFarlane Toys. You can see he's got some type of enhanced pack to give him extra strength. Not like he needs it. Giant King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the Giant Kong from Playmate Toys. This was the earlier Giant Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong movie. The one I just showed you before was their later version, which is much better. This one, I mean, they did a really poor job on. Knockoff King Kong from Animal Planet. And then Animal Planet had King Kong look-alike with light up eyes and roaring action. Kind of generic looking. King Kong's head from Mezco Toys. And then we have the heads from Mezco Toys King Kong. This is the growling one. Another King Kong head from Mezco Toys. And this is his nice calm look. Nothing's wrong with the world. I'm just gonna go ahead and relax. King Kong with battle axe from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then we got the King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong with the battle axe and the battle damage. Cool. Also includes some Rampage the Movie toys. This is Rolf from Rampage the Movie. This is the giant Rolf from Rampage the Movie, which I thought had some really cool toys. Ultimate King Kong from Skull Island. And this is the Ultimate King Kong. If you push the button, he roars, he pounds his chest. If you put him on the ground, he will actually pull himself forward with his arms like that while he's roaring. Really cool. Vintage gator creature from King Kong Skull Island. And this is alligator creature from the original King Kong Skull Island. This is made, if you push the button, the whole thing like just falls apart, like Kong has pounded the creature into the ground. Giant George from Rampage the Movie. This is the Giant George from Rampage the Movie. So this is a 18-inch figure that is really cool. It reminds me of the King Kong from Skull Island. King Kong with pounding chest action. This is the chest pounding roaring Kong. There's an action button to pound the chest, and then if you push the chest here, the mouth actually opens and closes as it roars. cool. King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Another Godzilla vs. Kong toy, but in this one, Kong actually looks like he's constipated. I mean, look at his teeth. He's like, where's the bathroom? I gotta go now. He has a button on the back, so his mouth does open and he roars. So overall, it's a cool looking Kong from Playmate Toys. Stretching George from Rampage the movie. And then our funnest Rampage toys. This is George from Rampage the movie. But this is the one they have in the actual video game. So this one you could stretch all the way out. Or if you want, you could like roll him up into a ball and watch him escape. And he roars, so you could drop him and pound him and just have some fun. Stretching Lizzie from Rampage the movie. And this is our stretchable Lizzie from Rampage the movie video game. Again, you could stretch her way out, roll her up, pound her down. I mean, she's a good way to get rid of stress. Stretching Ralph from Rampage the movie. And the same for Ralph from Rampage, the video game. Cool. Love these toys for stress. George from Rampage the movie. And then an action George from Rampage the movie. This one has like ground pounding action. So, mouth opens and closes, and he goes nuts. Lizzie from Rampage the movie. And then another Lizzie from Rampage the movie. Ralph from Rampage the movie. A smaller action Ralph from Rampage the movie. Giant Lizzie from Rampage the movie. We have probably the coolest Rampage toy. This is the giant Lizzie with mouth opening action. Too bad she doesn't roar, but I mean, look at the detail on this. Wow. I love these toys. Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And then an earlier King Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong movie toys. This, you could tell it's an earlier one because they didn't fill in the screw holes. So this is an earlier attempt by Playmates Toys, and then their later ones are a lot better. Another Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. Another King Kong toy from Godzilla vs. Kong. This one, I mean, his face is just totally serene. It does absolutely nothing, so I really don't know why this one was even created. Pterodactyl from King Kong Skull Island. And then a cool pterodactyl from King Kong Skull Island movie. Punching King Kong from Skull Island. This is an older looking King Kong from King Kong Skull Island, the original movie. This one also had the punching action. So it's a little rusty. Must be because of old age. Ha! King Kong from Mezco Toys, black and white. And then another awesome Mezco Toys King Kong. This is black and white King Kong, so it's from like the black and white movies. You got the chains on the arm, he's carrying a huge bone. He still has the roaring mouth, but no colors. I mean, it really is black and white, so this would be from the black and white movies. Head-ripping action Kong from King Kong Skull Island. And then we had the head-ripping Kong from King Kong Skull Island. There was a dinosaur. You put its mouth here, and when you pulled the lever, it looks like it ripped the T-Rex's mouth open just like King Kong did in King Kong Skull Island. Knockoff King Kong. A knockoff King Kong that looks exactly like a gorilla. Knockoff King Kong. Another annoying knockoff King Kong that looks exactly like a gorilla that has a really annoying roar. Chest pounding, roaring Kong. And then another one of the chest-pounding King Kong toys, but this one's actually in much better condition, and the mouth actually works when you push the chest, so he will open his mouth and roar, and then you can get him to pound his chest like he's the king of the monsters. Giant King Kong from King Kong Skull Island. Here we have the giant 18-inch King Kong from Skull Island. This one has moving action, so you could actually get him to like pound his chest if you do like a stop action motion video. The mouth is open, doesn't close or anything, and it does have a bunch of screw holes. But that was a fun Kong. Knockoff giant King Kong Skull Island. A giant knockoff King Kong from Skull Island. It's just, I don't know, kind of weird looking. It just looks almost like an angry gorilla. So, it looked cool in the pictures and everything when I bought it, but it was sort of a ripoff. Crazy King Kong Skull Island toy! This is a cool King Kong plush toy with roaring. Although his battery's not very loud now, but he is nice and soft, but he looks really crazy. This is my crazy Kong. He's doing some type of crazy mating dance up there. T-Rex from King Kong Skull Island. This is a T-Rex from the original King Kong Skull Island movie. This is the one that its mouth opens so that Kong, with the head ripping action, puts his arms between here and rips open the T-Rex's mouth exactly like in the movie. George from Rampage the movie. Another George from Rampage the movie that does absolutely nothing. Knockoff King Kong. A knockoff King Kong with marionette action. So turn this dial on its back and he like flaps his arms around like he's trying to take off or something. Giant Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. And here's the giant Kong still in the box. This is the Godzilla vs. Kong. These are the first these are like the first toys Playmates Toys brought out for Godzilla vs. Kong. These were cheap action ones, and then their newer ones are much better. And then we got the Kong, the 8th wonder of the world, Skull Island playset. New in the box. Cool. And then we have the original King Kong Skull Island playset. This is, I believe, from the 1990s. It's when the original King Kong Skull Island movie came out. It has a shaking log, a cool swinging Kong, includes 8 assorted victims. So I'll be unboxing this in a later video, but it is really cool. So this is one that's really hard to find. So you could get the Roaring Kong, Roaring Bull V-Rex, and the Kong vs. V-Rex battling game. Cool. Is this the largest King Kong Skull Island collection in the world? Vote below. The subscribe button below this video to see a lot more fun videos. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Time to add this to our giant Godzilla collection. Well over 100 Godzillas. New, old, rare, really cool ones. Tons of King Kongs from the Godzilla vs. Kong movie and other ones, and vehicles, and Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. I got over 1,000 dinosaurs, Godzillas, King Kongs. Check them out on my channel, Crazy Dino Toys on YouTube. I will see you soon. Click the subscribe button below this video to see a lot more fun videos. Click the boxes below for a lot more fun videos, and if you want to see even more, go ahead and click the subscribe button.